performance review.
Excellent. Excellent.
Obviously, it depends on the culture of the organisation.
Yep.
And perhaps just to briefly talk about that, human synergistics there are many different versions of types of cultures. Human synergistics talk about three types. One is constructive,
Yep.
one is passive defensive, and one is defensive aggressive. And in those three cultures, performance reviews probably follow the culture of the business. So if it's a defensive, if it's a passive aggressive organisation, they're into not rocking the boat.
Yep.
So that means we'll have a very pleasant, polite performance review.
Right.
But we won't name the hard issues.
Yep.
We'll gloss over them.
Yep.
Me as the boss won't ask you how I've performed as your boss.
Right.
And you as the employee won't challenge me as the boss.
Right.
So it will be polite. We might not get as much out of it as we could.
Right.
But we don't want to rock the boat because that's the culture. So
Right.
they're organisations that tend not to be innovative. They tend to not come up with good ideas. It tends to be top down. In contrast, the aggressive defensive organisation is one where it's hostile.
Yep.
So our performance review might be conflict laden. It could be aggressive. If I'm the boss, I tell you what you need to do. You don't say a word.
Yep.
So I'm there belting you around the ears.
Right.
So the third option is a constructive culture, which is we're clear that we pursue excellence.
Yep.
In an open and transparent way. So in that environment, I will ask you as the manager what you could do better to help me,
Right.
and vice versa. So it's a two-way conversation.
Right.
It's feedback up and down and across. So it's a very healthy process, very respectful.
Right.
So within those environments, depending on, so when you're taking your first job, be careful where you join, because the culture, know as much as you can about the culture, because that will impact on your career path and how you might get somewhere.
Excellent. Yeah. And that's actually very insightful, especially for me as well, this idea of culture influencing how performance management and performance reviews are carried out. And I'm sure that's very insightful for our students as well.